patient's partner.
Welcome to the Acadiana Tech Report. I'm Jimmy Frederick. This is our opportunity to take a close-up look at the cutting-edge technology that impacts our lives.
We're always seeing patients who suffer from headaches. And a lot of times it's related to TMJ, and a lot of times it's not. And we've been treating patients with TMJ for the past 13 years with various levels of success. But there's always a certain percentage of patients that just really don't get better with standard TMJ treatment, which involves splint therapy and some medication. And so I always wanted to try to find something better. I knew that there was a way to get more relief. I knew that a lot of the patients' headaches were related to their bite, but just didn't have the tools necessary to get them better. And so I found out about a place called the Las Vegas Institute, which is in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's one of the world's premier learning institutions. And they teach a method called neuromuscular dentistry. And basically what it does is it ties in the joints, the muscles, and the teeth to be treated as a whole system rather than individual parts. A lot of times in dentistry we get focused on just the teeth. When you treat TMJ you focus on just the joints, but really it's all three that are tied together. And when you do treat them as a whole, that's when patients get a whole nother level of success. It also introduced me to computerized jaw tracking equipment, which we use here in the office when we treat these patients. And what that's done is it's tied technology that's been used in cardiology, the EKG. It uses that same technology to measure the muscle activity in these patients. Because a lot of the pain that's associated with headaches is because of muscle tension. So we're able to objectively measure how much electrical activity or tension is built into these patients' muscles, identify which muscles are overactive, and then design an appliance that allows those muscles, when worn, to relax. And that's when we start seeing a whole nother level of success. And what I mean by that is there's more symptoms that are tied to the bite that we really didn't know. We thought it was just headaches, but these patients would come back and say, hey, you know, I noticed I used to have pressure in my ears and now I don't. Or I used to get dizzy all the time and now I don't. And so as we started researching more and more into that, we learned that there are other muscles in the inner ear, in the middle ear, that are actually supplied by the same nerves that supply the muscles of the head that cause headaches. And so when you relax the whole system, all the muscles that are tied to it begin to calm down and these symptoms begin to subside.
I had tremendous jaw pain. My face hurt all the time, my neck, and I had limited things I could eat, and I couldn't sleep at night because I could never get comfortable. I've been treated for migraines. I've been in splints. I have tried almost everything possible to help this, and I always had given up. It's just a miracle to me what has happened in my life since coming here. I didn't believe in the beginning that would make that much of a difference, but it did. I don't have migraines anymore. I don't have any facial pain. I have a bite. I sleep. And, you know, with TMJ, I had a lot of pain through my jaws all the time and would go down my neck, and I always had ringing in my ears. And I have none of that today.
My senior year of high school, I started having terrible migraines. Every morning when I woke up, I'd be sick to my stomach, sensitivity to light and sound. After a series of different medical tests, my mom actually called Dr. Landry, because he is my dentist, and was hoping that they could refer us to someone that specialized in, you know, treating TMJ, and it just so happened that Dr. Landry did. Dr. Landry and his staff made me feel really comfortable. They explained everything in detail. They brought me in, you know, whenever I would have any kind of headaches at all, they would just tell me to come in, and they would hook me up to the tensing machines and just really help me relax and everything, and really made all my headaches go away. If you're suffering from any kind of migraines and you don't know why, you've tried everything, I would definitely recommend giving this a shot.
And that does it for this edition of the Acadiana Tech Report. I'm Jimmy Frederick.
We're looking for great local stories. Send your story ideas to Cox4 Acadiana at Cox.